And in today's video, we're talking about how you can be a better communicator, okay? Because every day we interact with people, we talk with people, and how you communicate can build friendships, can build relationships. So it's best to learn how to communicate effectively. So we will learn on how we can be a more effective uh, communicator, on how you can communicate more effectively, okay? So I urge you to watch the end so that you don't miss any of the tips, okay? Now, the first way to become a better communicator is that you have to pay attention to the tone of your voice. You don't want to talk to somebody and you're trying to pass a message, and then you are maybe something you're supposed to talk in a soft manner or in a soft tone. You are there raising your voice, you're acting like you are being authoritative, you're commanding. No, you don't want to do that. You want to pay attention to the tone of your voice. You want to be able to talk to people in a manner that is okay, not in a tone voice in that's very that seems you're shouting at them, or probably you're rude. Probably let's say you want to ask somebody for a book, for example. You can say, please can I have that book? Not like, please can I have that book? It's a two different tone. So you have to learn how to talk to people, in a better manner. Okay, so you don't appear as being rude, okay, or shouting at them, because these are adults. You don't want to shout at people. Okay. Now the second, you don't have to raise your voice. It's actually similar to the first thing I talked about. You don't have to raise your voice. Learn to, you know, some people are used to shouting and screaming when they are talking. Okay, when you want to communicate, it's good for you to, tone your voice. Always be soft. You don't want to appear as you are loud. Okay, or when you're talking, tend to mind how you talk. Don't sound like you're a loud person. Okay, tone your voice. Okay. Now, the next way you can be a better communicator is avoid repeating yourself. Sometimes you're talking with somebody on the phone and you find that you're constantly repeating yourself. Let's say you'll tell the person, "Oh, I think that's the best way to do it. I don't think you should follow this route. It's not good. You should do this. You should do that." And then you find yourself repeating that same thing again. No, that's not good. You shouldn't be repeating yourself. Because people you're talking to actually understand you. They can hear. They are adults. They are sensible. They have brain. Okay. So when you're talking with somebody, you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Saying that thing once enough is okay, but keep repeating it. No, it's not. That's a very bad communication. It will make the person saying like, "This person is it? Do you feel like I'm not understanding you?" And sometimes people can actually avoid you because of the way you talk, because they find out that this one that will keep repeating words, they will say something 100 times. I beg, I don't have a time. So learn to not repeat yourself. Okay, when you're talking. Okay. Now, the next way you can become a more better communicator is that you have to pace your words. Take your time. Take your words one at a time. Don't go brr, brr, brr. No, 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 no. Take your time, okay? To pace your words. When you ask something, you are talking, pace your words. Don't be all. You don't talk too fast, okay? And don't talk too slowly. Just pace your words, okay? Now, before I move over to the next tip, this is Talk with Siska, and I would love to be your friend. So kindly like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I really do appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Now, the next step on how you can be a more better communicator is that you have to pay attention to your manner of approach. Okay, there's something we call emotional intelligence. There is time for everything. There is time to talk to someone about whatever situation. Let's take for example that you're a married woman and your husband comes back from work and you have a pressing issue you want to discuss with him. You know, that's not the best time to talk to your husband about that situation, because he's just coming back from work. He's exhausted. He just wants to come home to, a peaceful home where he can eat his meal, have his bath, and then go to rest. Okay, and then sleep, and then wake up in the morning and probably go to work again. You don't want to be that woman that he's coming back home, right on the door. You are telling him something. No, there's a manner of approach. There's time for everything. Let this young man come inside the house, greet him, welcome him, probably let him have his bath, have his meal. Maybe when he's relaxing, you can now bring up that conversation. Okay, so you have to have a manner of approach. Know when best to communicate. What I just said was just an example. It also boils out to other ones. Probably you have a friend and you know she's going through stuff. There's time for everything. There's some things you don't tell somebody at a particular time. So you have to know And you have to know the manner of approach, how to approach a situation. You don't just go saying something. Have a manner of approach. Know when is the best time to communicate whatever it is you want to talk about. Okay, that's why emotional intelligence is very important. All right. So the next thing is that you have to limit your hand gestures. Hand gesture, maybe you're talking, you're moving your hand up front. Sometimes there's too much drama. Okay, let's limit it. Okay, it's not that it's not good. Some a little hand gestures there and there might do, but not too much of it. So learn to limit your hand gestures when you're talking. Okay. And then the last one is that you have to be an active listener. Okay. Listen with full care and attention. Listen with care. Listen to understand, and not don't listen to attack or defense. No. Listen to understand what that person is saying. Listen to actually communicate. Let's say you're having a dispute with somebody and the person is trying to explain. Listen. Listen to what this person is saying. Listen to understand. And don't just come up at defensive when the person is trying to say something. You are already in your head putting up defenses for that one. No. Listen to understand. Okay. And you find out that you have a more effective communication with that person. And you build better relationships when you can learn all those basic skills on how you can communicate effectively with people. Okay. I believe these tips were helpful and I believe you got value. So kindly share with us in the comment section what are things you think that can actually help us to communicate more effectively so that we can all learn and practice. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.